Another person came up and asked if we'd like to buy their child. The desperation is hard to put in words.
It's really important that we tell the story in a sensitive way and maintain the dignity of the people who are talking to us. Many of the stories we've had to tell are distressing, they're difficult, but that's usually an indicator that they're really important stories to tell.
Hello and welcome to Newsday. Reporting live from Singapore, I'm Steve Bly. These are our top stories. Ukraine says it now controls 1,000 square kilometers of Russian territory. Vladimir Putin vows to respond. Donald Trump is due to be interviewed on the social media site X by its billionaire owner, Elon Musk. Greece sends in the military as devastating wildfires approach the suburbs of Athens. And scientists discover a reservoir of water on Mars, deep in the planet's rocky outer crust. It's 6 in the morning here in Singapore and 1 a.m. in Ukraine, where the government says its forces now control 1,000 square kilometers of territory inside of Russia. The land has been overrun in the last week, following a surprise attack over the border into Russia's Kursk region. While officials in Kyiv were cautious at first, they're now talking up the advances. Moscow has been ordering evacuations in Kursk and in neighboring Belgorod. President Putin has told his officials to act. Our Russia editor Steve Rosenberg has more.
A music video from the Russian military, allegedly showing it targeting Ukrainian troops who'd crossed the border. It's presented like a blockbuster. In reality, this is a huge problem for Russia. The governor of Russia's Kursk region put it in figures. He told Vladimir Putin that Ukrainian soldiers had seized 28 settlements in his region. The Kremlin leader cut him off. Leave the numbers to the military, he said.
The main task is with our Ministry of Defence, and that is to force the enemy from our territory. Our adversary will, of course, receive a fitting response, and without doubt, all our objectives will be met.
As Ukrainian troops have moved in, residents have moved out. Officials say that more than 120,000 people have been evacuated in Kursk region, and thousands more in the neighbouring region of Belgorod. There are fears of a Ukrainian incursion there too.
What is happening is huge. For the first time in more than 80 years, foreign troops are fighting on Russian soil. And yet the country's leadership describes this as a provocation, a terrorist attack. The Kremlin still avoids using the word war, as if to tell the people there's no need to panic.
On the streets of Moscow, no shock, just resignation about Ukraine's offensive. I'm not surprised, Olga says. It's a border area, and this war's been going on for some time.
What we all want is peace and the quickest resolution of this conflict.
In the meantime, these volunteers are trying to do something. In Moscow, they've organised a collection of food and clothes for the evacuees.
There are people who are lost their homes, their